Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back for some more of the Paper Mario 1000-Year Door on the Switch, and if you did miss out during the last one, well, we actually do now have a brand new partner alongside with us, and that, of course, is going to have to be with Miss Mouse. Now, she is going to be a very nice, good, helpful character on your team, because she's going to use her sniffer, which she'll be able to go and search for any type of mysterious item that's going to be located in any other type of areas that we go across on into with. So it could be, like, different type of treasure chest, or even probably a star piece if I am pretty much certain about. But later on, when we go and start reaching off into our time of Keelhual Key, which that's going to be our new location, we will be meeting up with a returning character that we haven't really seen for a little bit. I know that we went and did the reboot series of Paper Mario 64, but you guys may probably know who I may be talking about here. He is a little blue guy that will sometimes pop out here and there, but he does actually have a limited amount of items that you can go and talk to him, but we'll worry about that for when that time does happen. For right now, we are heading out into the open sea, and we are going to have to see what is happening throughout our way on the ship. Now, I know that we should be meeting up with those weird type of ghosts as well that are kind of like, basically somewhat, like, heading along with Cortez out here, which I know that we will be seeing Cortez, like, right away just yet, but we will be seeing him later on throughout Chapter 5. But that is basically how we're going to be getting ourselves like all shipwrecked and everything and getting us completely stranded. And there's not really any other type of way for us to go and head right back to the time of Rogueport. So once you actually do go and leave Rogueport, there's not really any type of way to get back to Rogueport just yet. Because again, we haven't really got ourselves with the specialty pipe that is over there. So we can't really go and just kind of just do a fast travel. And also too, not only that, but we don't even have Cortez's ship yet to even go and do any type of sailing at all, because like this entire ship right here is going to get completely smashed out. And this man Flavio is still singing out here. You know, I do have to say is that like if Flavio doesn't really have any type of like treasure type of catching skills or anything like that, he could always have another type of other part-time job to fall around on, and that's for him to go and do some singing instead. This man is just going off on one of his random stories out here, which we don't really need to go and bother around with all that too much, right? But at some point, we should be able to go and see that there should be a blue type of fire bubble thing that's going to show up. Mind you, there is like different type of color of those type of set enemies. We will be seeing more of those like inside the actual dungeon itself. But I'm going to do like quite a bit of editing on most of those guys, because like once you go and see like one of them, they are going to be like repetitive like almost everywhere within the dungeon. So you guys won't be able to see all that too much, unless if there is a new enemy inside those type of battles later. But yeah, there's those ghosts right there. And it seems like there's some haziness that's going around within the actual sky. So something tells me that we are going to have to see a lot more of these guys than just only one of these dudes out here for right now. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, you better run away, dude. Now he's starting to bring up the poltergeist situation. They're here. And yes, definitely they are here. Oh, boy. Yeah, that does not sound good at all. And that is one other type of big dude as well. I don't think we ever got to see one of those yet. But there they are right now. I don't think it is a dream. I think it's happening right now. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Maybe that could probably actually be the spirit of this whole Pirate King right there, maybe. Where is Luffy or any of the pirate crew or of the Straw Hats? We need them at some point. Unfortunately, the Straw Hat crew cannot go and save us either. So we have to go and abandon ship. Oh my god, everybody's getting flung off the boat. Yeah, the only one option is just to go and jump off ourselves. Whoa. Oh man, we went down. That's not good. But with all that being said in mind, now we get to go and hear a little bit about what is happening within the island here and what they've been doing out here so far. So it looks like we have to go and try to figure out where Bobbery is going to be at, because it seems like he's not going to be here within the actual village itself right away. But we will be meeting up with him as well, too. So it looks like they have went and built on some huts there. Now, mind you, there is an actual shop, so don't worry. So if you are kind of worried about, like, not having any type of healing items or anything, there is healing items there, and there is going to be some of the maple, or not maple syrup, but the honey syrups as well. So you will be able to regain some back to some FP. But they are cost of money, though. But for us, we're pretty much set for money, and those type of items right there for what is over at the shop for is not really all that too expensive. Alright, so first things first, there is one of the first of many star pieces, so we're going to go and pick up with that. And if you head all the way over here to the far end, we get to see Wacka. Aw. I know, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry that I have to go whack you on the head. But let me just say, do not go and use any of the Wacka bumps all that too much. Save them for the end, because what we are going to actually go and do at the very tail end of this actual set game is that we're going to get a whole bunch of Wacka bumps, and we're going to make sure that we have a limited amount of them, and we'll make sure that we get the max limit of all the different Wacka bumps that we can, and also as well try to get any type of golden leaves back over at the Crazy Steeple. Because what is really nice about what's going to happen when you actually do go and set up for like a Wacka bump, and you actually do give it to Zest T, basically what will happen is that you can actually get yourself known as the Zest Special. Now, if you do run out of said Wacka bumps, there is another option where you can go and do the two-way ingredient to get the Zest Special, and that's by using an Ultra Mushroom or using a Fire Flower to combine them together. But they are really nice for what the actual healing is for the Zest Special. I believe you actually get like 20 HP and then also 20 FP back at the same time. So you're going to probably be needing that quite a bit if you do want to go and battle with the 1,000-year demon. Now, the other thing that I just went and told you guys about is the golden leaf. Now, if you just have, I think, just one regular golden leaf, you can actually go and talk to Zest T, and I'm pretty certain she'll go and cook you up a, the whole Zest T special. And then that will actually recover, I believe, I think like 20 FP instead of the 10 FP. So, very nice right there. That's always something interesting to also go and do too. And by the way, you do have an unlimited amount of supply of actually having the Zest, the golden leaf, so that you can get the other form of it. Oh, look at that. We're actually doing pretty well on blocking all these. Yeah, it's all about timing those hits. If you can go and block them perfectly, then you don't ever have to worry about getting yourself attacked by those. But again, the button props in this version of this game compared to the GameCube is, I want to say, far great, in my opinion. I know that I've always had trouble on trying to do all the button props properly within the GameCube version, but for this one here, they made it like 10 times simpler for myself. Oh, there we go. We also blocked that one. That was like a perfect block. Okay, and here we go. We're going to set for a binge and just go and use it for a gulp here. I know that's not going to probably do a whole heck of a lot, but hey, you know what? At least it's something. And look at that, we also went and guard out with the hit as well too from there. Nice. Okay, and let's see what else we got. Yeah, let's go for one more gulp. And not to worry, there is going to be a healing area later on. I know that there's like an inn that you can go and get yourself all healed back up if you want to. But again, that also costs money. But there is a much cheaper healing item, healing block area. I think just right around where the dungeon location's at. Then you can just go and just put down like 10 coins or something if you want there. Alright, well, can do. Let's just go and do our own exploration around within the actual set area. And yes, and don't forget about over here, though. We got ourselves with a star piece all the way at the far corner for that one. And I believe there's a star piece just right around over here as well, too. So that should at least be all the star pieces in this part now. So that's all 100% done there. Oh yeah, by the way, we got the fuzzies. These are the jungle fuzzies. Flower fuzzies will also be showing up in this area as well. So we already went and seen these guys from the last time, so we could go and cut that out. Also, too, you don't want to forget that there's also going to be a star piece right around where the bush is, and I think that should be most of them for now. I believe there's actually a star piece, I think, just right around the time where you actually have to use your baby Yost to jump across on some different ledges. I believe it's just right around where there's like a rock is, but I don't think I ever got to show that off to you guys right away. Alright, so let's go and upgrade on our BP, because I know that that's been something that I've been having an itch for quite a while now, and now I can finally get that itch out of there. Finally now have 12 of the amount of BP that we do want. And I think I do kind of want probably that ice hammer. Yeah, well, I don't know. Is the ice hammer somewhat pretty good? Because I think that is somewhat of a weakness to Cortez as well. Because, again, he is like an undead creature. So I'm not too entirely certain on that one. Alright, so now we gotta start with the putrid piranhas. These guys are brand new as well. Now, these guys are poisonous, since it does have the putrid in its name. So just be careful with that. But these guys, you can do some pretty nice, good, decent amount of blocking between the two. What's going on for right now? Oh, look at that. We already got ourselves with a pretty lucky one. And let's see what else he can do. Yeah, speaking about blocking, unfortunately, I couldn't really go and block that all the way. I got myself poisoned right there. But yeah, we want to safeguard around where that flower fuzzy was going to be. Well, let's just go and swap around. We'll bring out with Flurry, and we'll just try to hopefully Gale Force our way on out of here. I don't think it's going to probably at least disappear one of these type of piranhas, is it? No. But we will get the fuzzy out of there just so that it won't have to spawn itself with another one. Oh, and mind you, if you do want to actually do a lot of training, these fuzzies are a great opportunity to go ahead and do so, because if you guys don't know, fuzzies do like to duplicate themselves. And here, within this area of Keelhual Key, these guys actually do give out at least around roughly 3 amount of different EXP stars. So if you do want to go and actually decide to do a lot of training up here and try to get a lot of the 3 EXP stars, you should be really well good for the rest of this part here. Now, there's also another area as well later on within Chapter 6, which I will be doing, which I think I'll be doing a lot more training in there compared to this area. And that's going to be over in the Excess Express area over at the abandoned train station, because there's a lot of those gloom pokies, and they're really, really, really nice for any type of EXP training with those. And it's almost kind of like the same type of area back in the in that temple location at Paper Mario 64, where there was gloom pokies in there too, and they are great to do some training with. Alright, so there we go. We got ourselves with another one of those spring jumps right there, and there we go. Got ourselves now with another shiny sprite, which is just almost about to happen, but there we go. Got it now. Alright, all good, and I think by now, just have to be really careful with any type of fuzzy around over here. Yeah, so there's also with a Thunder Rage, if we ever do need those. I think I actually do keep that Thunder Rage with us. But yeah, it looks like right now, currently, we got a situation here. We're gonna have to help out Bobbery and that guy that kind of almost looks like, in a way, like Lord Crump here. And a Toad. Oh, okay, well, it looks like Bobbery already went to save the other two, but Bobbery's just getting himself attacked everywhere. Oh, and mind yourself that behind that area where that palm tree is at, we are going to have to go and get ourselves with a coconut. Because we are going to have to do a little bit of a barter trade with Flavio at some point. Because we're going to have to pick up with something that Bobbery really likes. And that's his Chocola Cola. So we're going to have to try to pick that up. But we do need an item for the trade to happen. So yeah. Even Bidge was a little bit confused on that one, but not to worry. It's another one of those fourth wall breaking type of segments there, which Paper Mario always likes to do sometimes. And there we go, got someone another Shy Sprite. Wow, we are just collecting so many of those. Alright, and here we are. Now we are finally getting into the last bit of the parts here for this episode now. So yeah, so now this is where we are going to have to go and go over our way to help out now with Bobbery here. And just like that, we already got that all set and finished there. Uh-oh, looks like Bobbery's not doing too good. Yep, so the last and final thing that this man wants to go before he hits the bucket is that he does want that Coca-Cola. But we will have to hold that off until the next episode. So unfortunately, Bobbery, you're just going to have to kind of just sit there in agony for a little bit until I get that other type of bottle there. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.